Just like the filter from my mind to my brain. Wait. Hey there everyone, what's up? It's your girl Maranda Renae, and today I'm going to be talking to you about bands I'd like to see live, or as it's known here on YouTube, a concert bucket list, I guess. Some of these people I might actually be seeing this summer, and I tried to film this before. It didn't really work out. And so I'm going to give it a third shot at it because, you know, third time's the charm. First band is a band that I'm actually going to be seeing this September. It's Nickelback. I don't understand why a lot of people don't like Nickelback. They are a good band. I'm really excited because now I have a couple friends to go with and they're going somewhere near me, and so I'm going to be seeing them this September in Albuquerque, and I'm really excited. The next band is a band that I had a chance to see last summer, and that was The Maine. I totally missed it because I did something else, and they aren't touring anywhere near me either, and they're not going to be on Warped Tour because they're going to be doing their little lovely little lonelies tour to promote their newest album coming in April. And they're not going anywhere near me for that either, so there goes the chance to see them. But I'm hoping that I'm just biding my time and they come near me at the right moment and the stars align, and that is the most glorious day of my life. I probably sound really weird talking like that, but I want to see 21 Pilots live just because, and I've seen concert diaries of them. I've seen a lot of videos of them touring and live and everything around YouTube. A lot of the people I watch, like Infinity on Hannah, have made several concert diary videos of them, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to enjoy that. I know I would. Do they tour anywhere near me? Of course not. Next band I've also had several chances to see, but they've all just not been great. But it is All Time Low, and I had a chance to see them whenever I was in college with a couple of friends whenever they were going to be touring with State Champs and Tonight Alive, I want to say, are the opening, or the other two bands that they were touring with, and they were going to be in Colorado. And then there was this, and then whenever they were touring with Blink-182 and DJ Spider last year, they went to Albuquerque, and I could have seen them there, but I didn't. Next band is Green Day, and I had a chance to see them this month actually, whenever they were in El Paso for the Revolution Radio tour. But I didn't have anyone to go with, and I don't know how to drive in Texas. Texans drive completely differently than New Mexicans do, but I didn't have anybody to go with, and by the time I did, it was the day before the concert, and I'm just like, what the hell? I work tomorrow, and so I can't go, and it kind of breaks my heart because Green Day is one of the bands that I want to see so badly. Even if I wasn't as big of a Green Day fan as I am, I would still want to see them because I know that they put on such an amazing show. Next band is Moose Blood, and I know I won't be seeing them anytime soon unless they go on Warped Tour, because I know that they either really don't like touring in the US or they just don't do it all that often, and if they did, they aren't coming anywhere near me. That is a problem with living in New Mexico. None of the bands you want to see come to where you are. Unless it is like in Albuquerque or Dallas or Houston or San Antonio or something. But that's the problem with living in New Mexico. None of the bands you want to see come here. And if they do, they come here once, and then 400 years later is whenever they make their next stop here. That is a slight over exaggeration. That is not an actual number of years, because that's not possible unless they froze themselves together. And I'm getting on a weird train of thought, aren't I? Editing me. Am I getting on a weird train of thought now? Okay, I thought so. Thank you for agreeing with yourself. I'm not even sure it's still together. I've looked it up on the internet, and we all know that the internet tells the truth. It is The Cap. But I heard The Cap, I really liked them, I want to see them live, but the last thing they made was 2 years ago. I'm not even sure if they still are together, and if they are, please, when's the next album y'all are going to make? Because I really like Symphony Soldier. Is that the name? Yes, okay. And then what's the other one with Whisper Wars and the other one? I don't know. The 1975, and once again, even if I wasn't a big fan of the 1975 as I am, I would still really enjoy their show because just the vibe that they give off from what I've seen, and I just really want to see the 1975 live. Hear songs from I Like It When You Sleep, For You Are So Beautiful Yet So Unaware of It, and their debut album, and a lot of their other EPs. I just really want to see the 1975 live. Next band is actually a band that I also found out through college, but it wasn't through me sitting in the cafeteria. It was through one of my friends who showed me this band, and I'm so glad because I know that no matter what, I will have a friend to go see this band with. Is Mariana's Trench. I really want to hear a lot of their songs from Desperate Measures. That's actually the only album I listened to by them, and that sounds really bad. There's another song, I'm not even sure it's off Desperate Measures, it's called Fallout. Is that off that album? Panic at the Disco's next band. I'm probably not going to be seeing them live anytime soon just because concert tickets are so expensive for them, and they pay, and they're such a big name that they're not going to be coming anywhere. They're not going to be going to Albuquerque. I know that the closest they're coming is in Houston, and that's April 1st. Sum 41 is a band I saw live this summer on Warped Tour, and besides Green Day, I've been a fan of this band the longest, and so to see them live, especially after a comeback tour, or comeback, that just made the little me, it just made my heart happy. It's sad thing, but still sad. It just made young Miranda really happy to see one of the bands that she grew up with live, especially whenever they played Fat Lip, which she heard off of Now That's Why I Call Music 8. That's how she got into NSYNC. Next person is actually just an artist. He's not in a band or anything, and I also know I'll have a friend to go see with him because he really wants to see him too. And is Troye Sivan. He is definitely one of the lightest people I listen to, but I really do and to go see with my friend who also wants to go see Mariana's Trench, I would just really enjoy that experience. I don't care if we stay in a shitty ass hotel. Next band is a band that I actually saw live again, and it is called We the Kings. What do you call it? I got started on them with Check Yes Juliet, and to see them play live too just made junior high me really happy. This is one of the least cringiest things you'll see from junior high me. It's a band that I just got recently into. I haven't had much exposure to this band. Is Blink-182. The most exposure I've had to them was All the Small Things in the Rock Show, which I believe was off of Now That's Why I Call Music 8 as well. I'm not entirely sure. But the most exposure I've had besides that was their recent album, California. And a lot of people, I don't know why, they don't really like it, but for a person who doesn't know Blink-182 that well, who isn't that big of a fan, who's just more of a casual one, that's a pretty good album to me. Talked about this band earlier, I got mixed up with another band I want to see, is Blitz Kids. I heard Keep Swingin' and Perfect in my campus union building. I loved it, I loved what Keep Swingin', I loved the lyrical content from Keep Swingin' said. And I really do like, are they even together? Siri, is Blitz Kids still together?
Checking. Okay, I found this on the web for Is Blitz Kids Still Together?
No, they're not. Great. Of course. Blitz Kids isn't together. I really want to see Ed Sheeran live just because it seems like it'd be simple, yet just an experience worth it. Next one I've seen live too. I've actually met them. It's With Confidence. I really enjoyed how they played. Because I saw them at Warped Tour, they had such a small crowd for that stop, but they played like they were playing for a stadium. I won't be seeing them anytime soon again, just because one, they're not going to be on Warped Tour this year, because they were on it last year, and they're going to be touring with state champs. But I really just want to hear Gravity and Long Night live, because those are two of my favorite songs, next to Waterfall and a lot of their older stuff, especially off their EP, what was it? Distance? Next band is a band not a lot of people know about, and it's Chase Atlantic. I enjoyed part 1 of their debut album. I'm super stoked for part 2. I find myself just going back into it in church, and then sometimes right here, I cannot wait for their album. Next couple of bands I actually saw live, but I didn't get to see their full set. This one is the Summers. I've listened to their album Stories from Monday a lot. I enjoyed seeing them live on Warped Tour last year. I'm sad I didn't get to see the full set of them, but I did get to catch Lightning in a Bottle, and what's the other one? Figure Me Out, which is my favorite song by them. And then I also got to see Broadside live too, but I didn't get to see their full set, which is the last band I want to see. I didn't get to see their full set, but I did get to catch some of their songs. I can't remember the names, but I remember seeing Coffee Talk. I'm super excited that I'm going to be seeing a lot of these bands this summer. If y'all guys enjoyed this video, then give it a big thumbs up. Don't be shy, I totally know you're not. And also comment down some bands that you'd like to see, or if you have some friends you know you'd like to go see them with. Did that make sense? Probably not. Also subscribe if you want to be notified whenever this face makes a new video. And also don't forget to check out all my social media links. They're going to be on the screen and down below as well. It's Miranda Renae at Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Tumblr. Wait, I don't get on Tumblr anymore, so erase Tumblr. And Spotify. Have an amazing day, have an awesome life, and as always guys, I'll see you later.